I have studied literally hundreds of Etsy shops over the years to figure out what they were doing. So, of course, I could implement it in my shops as well and learn and grow my businesses, because if they could do it, I could do it too. So, today I want to share with you some of the main things that I've found that you may or may not know about so that you can do them too in your Etsy shop so you can improve and grow as well. And if you don't know who I am, I'm LL. I help Etsy sellers start, build, and grow their businesses so they can be less frustrated, more motivated, and find success a lot faster. All right, diving into number one, their shops, the main top sellers on Etsy, all of their shops look legit. So what do I mean by that? Well, they look like a legitimate business. They look really nice. They have nice branding. They have cohesive branding. They have style. They have flow. They have a color palette. So these are all things that when you look at your shop, you should take into account. How does your shop look? Does it look random? Is there stuff like all over the place? Do you have random products? Do you have products that don't make sense for your niche or for your branding? Does it flow? When you look at your shop, it should flow like a nice mood board. It should flow like a nice Instagram page. You should have nice branding and it should look professional. A good way to gauge this is look at your top competitors out there. How does their shop look? And how does your shop look? You can tell, like, okay, their banner image is really nice, really good. It includes their products. It flows nicely. My banner image, I don't have a banner image, or my banner image is just a couple of colors, or you know what I mean? So you compare what you're doing to the top shops in your niche that you want to emulate, that you want to use to your advantage to grow your own shop. The other big thing is a color palette. If you use all these random colors that don't mesh, that don't mold, it causes confusion to the buyers, and the buyers don't even realize it. But human brain loves things that flow, that match, that coordinate. So you should do that in your listings and in your shop. A good resource to use for this is in Canva. They have a branding tab, so they have all kinds of different color palettes that you can use. And you want to stick to that color palette in the backgrounds, in the colors that you're using for your listing. So come up with a brand color palette using your logo, your banner image everywhere. You can also use Pinterest. They have a lot of different color palettes for branding, mood boards, things like that. But that's how you want to organize and arrange your list or your listings and your shop so it looks legit. It looks like it makes sense. It flows nicely. And this is going to take a little bit of practice. You're not going to nail it on the first time, but if you come up with these things and you try to stick to it, it's why all big companies have a brand guide. They have all this millions of dollars they spend in branding for a reason, because it helps with purchases, it helps with buyers, it helps with legitimacy. All right, number two, the main thing that most shops, I'm going to put all successful shops have, is good pictures. So you have to figure out pictures. You have to get better and you have to improve your pictures. And a lot of this comes down to a couple of key points here is not having a busy background in your pictures where it takes away from your picture. A lot of people try to get cute and fancy thinking that a nice background with all these different elements is going to help their picture, when all it does is take away from their picture. Your background should be clean. It shouldn't take away from your main image. It shouldn't be busy. So look at your background, make sure it's light, it's not crazy dark, it doesn't overshadow your picture. Your picture should be not fuzzy, not dark, easy to see. It should pop out right away. The thing that people forget in search, your item is coming up with hundreds of other items. And if your item does not pop out in search, people aren't going to click into it. And if people aren't clicking into it, they're certainly not going to buy it. So that a lot of people's problems in getting traffic really comes down to their pictures and people not clicking into it. And the algorithm will see. If you're not getting clicks, they're going to stop showing your listing because it's not getting engagement from the buyer. And the algorithm's goal is to get engagement and get people to buy so it can make Etsy money. Your goal is to help leverage the algorithm to your advantage to make you money as well. Other key with pictures is making sure they're cropped to show your image. A lot of people's stuff is just too far away. You can't see what the heck it is because it's not cropped in enough. So you need, again, you forget, you're looking at your picture on your big screen of your laptop or your computer. People are seeing it for the first time, very, very small, a couple of inches wide, couple inches high. So it needs to be clear. So shrink it down, look at it from that perspective and see how it looks, see if it pops. If it doesn't, you need to clean it up. The other part with pictures is make sure you're using all your picture spots. A lot of people only use 1 or 2 spots. There's 10 spots for a reason. Use all the spots to take every angle, every design element. You have to make sure that your item is being portrayed in a way that's enticing the buyer to buy, to see all angles, all styles, see it in its space, see it being used, see it being worn. Whatever applies to what you're selling, try to think of it more dynamically and take all of those pictures. So the other thing that you can use your pictures for, it doesn't have to be for pictures only. You can use it for specs. You can use it for different variations. You can use it for, you can use it to add social proof from reviews. There's different things that you can use. A picture doesn't always have to be a picture. You can add other elements in there and make it a picture because people are scrolling through the pictures. So things that you want to stand out, you want to put in your pictures section as well. Even things that you would put in your description, you can kind of break it down in simpler terms and put it in your pictures to use up some of those picture spots. People are very visual. They like to see pictures. They like to see video. So you're going to showcase the main points in your pictures section. Number 3 is they have great SEO and take advantage of keywords. So you need to learn your niche. You need to learn SEO. You need to learn your keywords. The top keywords people are searching for, the in-demand keywords that people are searching for, you want to put those in your listings. You want to put as many high-quality, relevant keywords in your listings as possible. That means using all of your title space, 160 characters, using most of that with keywords, using all of your 13 tags, having a solid description with keywords in your description naturally flowing. So keywords are really the lifeblood of getting traffic and getting sales to your business. If you're not using enough keywords or the right keywords, you're not going to get traffic. You're not going to be seen. You're not going to be found. People aren't going to buy. And you'll learn this. You'll get better at this the more you do it. But to start off, think of as many keywords as you can pack into your listing as possible. Each keyword goes out to a potential audience of people that could bring them back to your listing. So the less keywords you use, you're missing opportunities. So keywords, in a sense, is a numbers game. So the more high demand, high search keywords that you're using that are relevant to your listing is going to increase the amount of potential traffic that you're receiving and increase the amount of potential sales. So you have to get good at SEO and keywords to get more traffic and to get more sales. And top shops have this figured out. Most of them didn't do it right away, but they learned and implemented what they learned and got better and better and better. And here we are. That means you can do it too, which is the good news. And if you need more SEO tips, I have a free ebook for you with all the tips and strategies and best practices that'll really help you level up your SEO game on Etsy. Completely free. If you're watching this on YouTube, type in SEO in the comments and I will send you a link to download it. If you're watching the podcast, view the show notes and I'll throw it in there for you guys. All right, number 4 is take advantage of the extra SEO tweaks in your shop. So most of SEO is keywords, but we can take advantage of our shop, how our shop sections are laid out to take advantage of additional SEO tweaks. What am I talking about here? Well, your tagline under your title, your shop title, a potential to put some keywords in there. Your shop sections, you can arrange those to curate it better for the buyer, but also to put keywords in your shop sections. Your about section, talk about yourself, but also naturally put keywords about your niche, target audience in your shop section. Your FAQ section, a great way to answer questions, to solve problems, so people have they have more trust that they're going to buy from you and they have their question answered. Because people that don't have their question answered are usually going to leave and go to someone else that answers it. But you can also put keywords in your FAQ section. So there are little SEO bombs you can drop in your shop and in your listings to further enhance the potential that you'll get found in search, which is what we all want to do at the end of the day. All right, the next one I have for you, what is this, number 6, number 5? I think this is number 5. All right, use price anchoring. What do I mean by this? Well, Many people have products, they serve a target audience, they have a niche, and then all their products are the same price. You know, they're all $25, they're all $23, they're all $20, whatever the case may be. If you use price anchoring, you can sell higher priced items, lower priced items, because people can justify in their minds how much they want to spend if you use the low, mid, high pricing. So if you have a $25 item, come up with a $10 item, come up with a $50 item or a $75 item. So you have low, mid, high pricing, not only to fit the people that want to spend more, also to put the people that want to spend more, maybe they get, if you have a free shipping incentive, they want to spend $10 more to get the free shipping, or they're on a lower budget, they want a $10 item. If you only have one price point that they don't know, is that mid, is that low, is that high? I don't know. Do I want to spend that much? I want to spend more. I want to spend less. So give the price, the different pricing options in there so that people can price anchor kind of and justify what they want to spend. This is a really good strategy to have in your shop. And last but not least, specialty shops over general shops. So I know there's a lot of different schools of thought on this, but a specialty / niche shop always will have long-term better success, better chance of success than a fly-by-night general or trend-based shop. Just because you're targeting a niche, you're targeting a specific target audience, and you have more of those keywords in your shop relating to that audience. So the algorithm sees that, they see the duplication, they see the extra relevancy, so they're more apt to send that traffic your way than send it to a shop that may have one or two of those products. If you specialize in baby clothes and you have 100 baby clothes type listings, and then you have a general shop over here that has 2 baby clothes types listings, and then they have cups and they have mugs, the algorithm is going to send more of the baby clothes traffic your way because you have more of those listings, more baby clothes keywords, more duplication, more relevancy. They think it's going to be a better chance that you serve that target market and that audience better because you have more stuff related to what they're looking for rather than this general shop that has stuff all over the place. Doesn't mean the general shop can't work. It's just a lot harder. And the trend shops are the same way. It doesn't mean they can't work, but it's hard to keep on top of the current trends. You got to release new stuff. Your shop doesn't look good. It looks kind of like a yard sale. There's stuff all over the place, mishmashed, and it's just hard to maintain, and it's not as sustainable for a future business. I want to make sure that you are building sustainable businesses that you can run for years to come, not the fly-by-night stuff that's going to burn you out or not going to work and you're going to quit and give up and you're going to be back at square one. That's not my goal for you. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm giving you these tips on what I've learned from the top sellers and what I've done myself the last few years. So hopefully that helps you guys out. If you need more help, more tips, more motivation, more all the things Etsy, watch one of these videos wherever they pop up here next to get more information. I'll see you guys soon.